welcome back for another edition of the Creatia Conversation, the number one nerd-ish source for all that news on Pornhub. I am your host, Lord Cussalot Travis Pointer, aka the Dragon King, aka Big T, aka T Money, aka Sweet T, aka Black Merlin, aka DHNIC. And I'm joined once again this wonderful Thursday afternoon by my co-host Mara the Shark Watkins.
Hello. It's
How you
cloudy and
doing?
like rainy here.
It still is cloudy outside right now, but it's warm. It's like 76 degrees right now. But
Oh, that sounds
this
beautiful.
morning, speaking of the weather, this morning I started going back to the gym this morning. Well, this week, not this very morning, but this week. And so what I
I'm so
do
proud of
because of where it is, I walk to the gym so I can get my cardio in that way because I hate doing cardio on machines. I get bored and irritated. I don't want to be on there no more. Like I hate the treadmill. I hate all that shit. I don't want if I'm gonna be like walking and doing something, I want to feel like I'm going somewhere, you know?
I first.
So I walk to the gym because to the gym and back is just under 3 miles. So I can do that. So I walk to the gym. I start walking this morning because, well, let me rewind. I work out at the community center here. That's where the gym
Hmm.
is. And with that, we get access to all the different community centers that are around in the area. One of them is an aquatic center that has a pool. So today, I was like, if it rains today, because I knew it was possible that it would rain, I'll go to the aquatic center and I'll swim today instead of lifting, you know?
Right?
Kind of switch it up so I don't get bored again, because I get bored easily. So, but I wake up this morning, I'm looking around, I'm like, okay, it's dry out there. It seems okay. I can walk to the gym. I'm still good. So I start walking. I get about, let's say, not even a third, like a quarter of the way there. And I start to feel drops. And I'm like, shit. So now I got a choice to make. Do I
Happens.
keep going? What's up, Vince? Do I keep going and tough it out and hope it clears up before I get there? But with the possibility of it actually picking up while I'm on my way there and getting bad. And it's like, this can be bad because I still got to walk back after that. Or do I just
Ugh.
walk back home, change plans, and go to the gym? Because it's not raining hard at this point, just a little bit. So I'm just like, no, I'll head on back home. I'll change. I'll go to the pool. You know, I miss swimming. I haven't been swimming in a long time anyway. So I come back
Everyone keeps
home.
talking about swimming.
Yeah, swimming's great. So I come back home. I change, I put on the swim trunks and everything, get everything I need, towel and all that kind of stuff, and everything I need so I can shower there and all that. Get in the car, I drive over there to the other spot. It's about a 10-minute drive away. Not
Hmm.
bad. Get there, I walk in, and I'm like, no, I just got this here. So do I show this to y'all? Because I know at the different places they don't scan the same way as the local one here does and all that. So I'm like, okay, do I show this to you or what do I do? And they're like, are you here for the class? I'm like, no, I'm just here to use the pool. And she's like, oh, the lap pool is closed. And I'm like, okay,
No.
when does it open? And she said it's going to be closed for about 12 weeks. It's being worked on. I'm like, son of a bitch.
I'm sorry.
So I get back in my car. She's like, the only thing that's open right now is the warm pool, and that's being used for, a class right now, like probably some kind of water aerobics thing for old folks or something.
Right.
So I'm
That's what I
like,
was thinking.
well, shit. And I'm not going to use that pool to swim in anyway because people are just going to be moving all around in that thing, and you got to have to go around and all that. When you don't have the lanes and everything, it's hard to get a workout in swimming that way. It's just not going to work out. So I'm like, all right, well, go back home, change again, and I'm just going to drive to the local one here so I can still do something today because I'm not going to give up on the day just because it's got inconvenient. Like, as I told
Mhm.
myself I was going to do this every morning, Monday through Friday, so this is what I'm going to do. So I go back home, I change, and I drive up to the gym here because I don't want to get caught in the rain. Keep in mind, it has not really started raining yet. That little bit of drizzle I felt earlier, that was it. It stopped soon after that.
Did a whole snowball for a reason.
Yeah. So I go back up to the gym. And now, because I've gone later, now it's full. And there's so many people in here. And I'm like, this sucks. But I still got my workout in. Did upper body today. I did legs yesterday, and I still don't walk right. Um, but Yeah,
I still don't walk right.
that was my morning. I still got the workout in though, and it was
I just got up to kiddo to school and then broke a nail.
damn.
Yeah, it's cool. It gives me a reason to take her to get her nails done too. So
This
it'll
cup
be our
feels
Friday
heavy.
activity. Looks like a whole chalice.
I mean, but yeah, it just feels heavier today, and you know, I'm not used to this for right now. I just got to get back used to working out again. That's all. But anyway, how about you, Mara? What you been up to? What you been watching? What you been playing? We haven't talked in a while.
Yeah, it's been a long week. Uh, I haven't watched a lot this week. I mean, I watched a Law and Order episode that was I don't remember fully what happened, but I remember us sitting here like, oh my god.
You
Oh,
don't
now I
remember
remember
what
it.
happened. You just remember thinking, "Oh my god,"
No,
or
no, no, no.
saying, "Oh my god."
It was like it was a Finn led episode. Ice T.
Okay.
It was his character. It was like more shining on him. Uh, and it was nice because he talked about Munch. Like he didn't really like it wasn't like a long moment, but like he talked about like his old partner and such. Um,
Mm,
I don't know. I mean, like this. I think that episode came out. I want to say before, like a few days before.
hmm,
I think Richard Belzer passed.
mm-hmm.
If I'm timing that correctly. Um, so it was oddly nice to hear him mention him, and to
Yeah,
me, like I was like, which would have felt random watching it live Thursday as opposed to watching it after the weekend.
yeah,
um so I could only imagine what this week's, if they have an episode this week, because I know like it's president's week, so a lot of things might be like on a bye week.
mm-hmm.
um I'm just curious. I'm interested to see how they progress with the following episodes. Even though like Richard Belzer wasn't on the show anymore, I know that they would touch on it because I mean, like he was an integral part of the team for like 14 years. So
Yeah. It probably won't be in like the ones that are coming up like in the next couple weeks, but maybe the ones a little bit later. Judging by
yeah,
like how TV typically works, they probably the ones that are coming up in the next couple weeks have probably already been filmed and started to get cut and all that kind of stuff. But the ones that come after that, they might be able to throw some stuff
yeah. Be like, remember that friend I was telling you about? Mm.
in. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay.
Kobe just
Anything else?
driving. Kobe just diving right into it. No, I also Oh, I played further in Pokemon, and my Oshawott. No, 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 no. What is the evolution of Oshawott? Um,
I don't know.
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you right now. Uh, Cause all right, so my friend Nick like made fun of me for the longest time that after he beat the game and had gone back and caught several other Pokemon, he went and got another Oshawott to give me because I was purposely not evolving my Oshawott because I was told I'd have to beat the whole game in order to get another Oshawott.
Okay.
So yeah, I hindered my Pokemon for a moment because I didn't want it to not be an Oshawott anymore.
You
So I
just
got another.
holding that nigga back
I
for
do
your
that
own
sometimes.
selfish reasons.
Mm-hmm. I do that sometimes. Um, but so I got another Oshawott. So then I let the other one evolve into a Dewott, and he over the weekend um evolved into what is it called, Samurott.
Samurai.
Yes, and he
Is
looks
it a
very
samurai?
no, this is I will show you what he looks like. This is a Samurott. Hold on, open image and new tab. Okay, this That is a samurai.
Oh, okay.
And
Why wouldn't you
then
want that? That looks dope.
I didn't even know that's what it looked like once it fully evolved. I thought Ashwa was so cute.
I guess. Kobe, I'm assuming you're talking about Hogwarts Legacy. I'm at
Yeah.
basically the same part I told you the other day, except I now have the little beast room in my room of requirements. So I have some beasts in there. I forgot what they are. One was little the fuzzy thing, and then one of them is like a little bird thing, and another one is like the something cow, like moo cow or something. I don't know, but yeah, I have those in the little room thing now. So yeah, that's about as far as I got. I have a lot going on this week.
I
And
see.
we have a lot going on this week because, we just had Vince on earlier. He was talking about Elimination Chamber from last week, if you're a wrestling fan. And this afternoon, we got some more coming because there is a PlayStation State of Play this afternoon. So myself and at the Will Gray will be on here reacting to that live. So that should be a good time. Be the first time we did one of those, like a live reaction to a State of Play or Nintendo Direct or something like that. I want to give that a shot. So we're going to try that out today. It's going to be me and Will. So it should be a good
Hey,
time.
thank you for the reassurance, Vince, that sometimes you're just not ready to let your babies grow up or your baby Pokemon. Let the children grow up.
Mm-mm-mm. Okay, Mara. I think we can go ahead and get into newsy time now, though.
Newsy time.
All right. So, first bit of news we have on the docket here. AW sets up a unscripted series called All Access at TBS. So, those of
For
you
those who
wrestling
don't,
fans out there,
I was going to say, for those of you like me who don't know what AEW is, that means All Elite Wrestling.
oh God. So
I have to
anyway,
shed some. I have to share some knowledge.
so yeah, All Elite Wrestling or AEW has set up a new unscripted series at TBS. The announcement was made by AEW CEO, GM, and head of creative Tony Khan on Wednesday's episode of Dynamite. The series is titled AEW All Access and is expected to debut on TBS in March. Follows some of the company's biggest stars, including Adam Cole, Dr. Britt Baker, Sammy Guevara, and Tay Conti. The Young Bucks, Soraya, Wardlow, and Eddie Kingston, along with Khan. Each episode will follow them week to week as they seek to remain at the top of the company while also exploring rivalries between them. The show will also detail the lead up to major AEW events and pay per views. So yeah, that's basically what it's going to be. There's more to the article, of course, but I'm not about to sit here and read the whole thing. Um, I guess, this is one of those things that would be good for people who give a shit about AEW, or maybe it might just be a whole new avenue for them because I know the whole Total Divas thing is a hit with people who aren't even people who watch wrestling. So, it's, so this might be that kind of thing for them. Yeah, I don't
So
know,
this is
but
so this is like keeping up with AEW essentially.
keeping up with the Kardashians. I guess so. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's what
Well,
they're
I
that's
mean,
what they're looking to do.
yeah, because it does say AE All Access will not be the first AEW unscripted series on the Turner networks. They used to have or still have Roads to the Top with Cody and Brandy Rhodes.
They're
Yes,
not
was.
well.
That's
They don't still have that. They definitely don't
look,
because
I don't know who these people are.
Cody's not in
So
AEW anymore. He's in WWE. He just won the Royal Rumble, so he's yeah, he's
shows you how much I know.
yeah. So that's over. They probably used to have that, but it's not the thing anymore.
Yeah, it only had one season, and that was in 2021.
Hmm. But yeah,
Thanks. Matt wants everyone to know that he's in the shower listening to us.
yes. Okay, so yeah, it's
Well,
more like Total Divas.
I got through like 2 seasons of Total Divas.
Okay, okay. So yeah, that's the thing. Y'all can check that out when it happens. I won't, but I'm really not. one for reality TV. So that's the thing for me. The only reality television show I watch, I've mentioned it before, is Big Brother.
Big Brother.
That is my shit. I mean, I don't even
I like
know. You like what?
I like reality show, but I'm not tuning in because I don't know who these people are. The only reason the only reason I could follow Total Divas is because I at least knew who the Bella twins were.
That tracks. Okay. So let's see what else we got having here.
Hogwarts.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe the reason why you all clicked on this to begin with. So got an exclusive here from a giant freaking robot. Um, Hogwarts Legacy show is in the works. They have sources that have reached out to let them know that HBO Max is developing a series based on the game Hogwarts Legacy. If you were thinking of the controversies that never seemed to stop swirling around J.K. Rowling would end the Harry Potter franchise, think again. Our trusted and proven sources tell us that a Hogwarts Legacy series is in development at HBO Max. The news arrives as the hit game unsurprisingly faces a wealth of criticism, not only for the connection to Rowling, but for content some interpret as anti-Semitic. Really?
Oh, I didn't know about the anti-Semitic stuff. I knew she's been very, very flippant with the trans
Oh yeah, we all know that J.K. Rowling's a horrible person,
me.
and that's fine. We know that. We've talked about that. It is what it is with her. And I'll say this again because people, need to know. I the reason I still chose to play this, for one, it looked like a good game. But also on top of that, J.K. Rowling already has more money than she could spend in her entire life anyway. So putting more money in her pocket really doesn't move the needle for her anyway. However, the people who worked on that game, the developers, the artists, the designers, all those people do not have that kind of money. And that support to them means more to me than not supporting her.
I feel that.
And that's how I chose to look at it. Because it's not one of those things like, oh, I just love Harry Potter so much I don't care. No, that's not what it is, because I don't give a shit about Harry Potter. Even playing this game, I still don't give a shit about Harry Potter, but I think the world is cool. So it's fun to play in that world. So, okay. But I didn't know that before I got the game. But it looked like it was a fun game. And I'm like, I'll check this out because I want to support those people that worked on this game. So that's just how I chose to see. But anyway, back to this though. I didn't know about the anti-Semitic stuff because I have not seen that.
Look,
But
when I feel like anti-trans or transphobic comments are made, anti-Semitic are probably not far behind.
I'm not surprised that it's there. I'm saying I haven't seen it. But they're not
Yeah.
anti-trans in the game. There's like a trans character in the game. Like it's
Yes, I heard.
there's
I
a
heard
whole
that.
thing. And
I
there's a
heard
whole thing too where you
probably
can make yourself a trans character. Like you can do that.
that's probably a dig at her.
Yeah. It's a all out fuck you at her, which I'm all for that kind of petty shit.
I feel like someone tried to tell me that there's a show or a movie coming of the cursed child.
Oh, I don't know.
But again, you don't give a shit about Harry
What
Potter. And
what last part did I not what I'm not sure what he's
I think
referring to.
he's talking about why you chose to play the game.
Okay. But anyway, for those who are somehow still unaware, Hogwarts Legacy is an action RPG that was released on PlayStation 5, Xbox, blah, 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 blah. The player takes the role of a student new to the titular school of magic, where they, like Daniel Radcliffe's signature character, learn how to brew potions, how to cast spells, and how to use sorcery to fight the forces of evil. Along the way, the hero is pulled into a larger adventure, including a goblin rebellion and a quest to reveal the secrets of ancient magic. And again, the article goes on. Check out the article if you want to know everything from the article on Giant Freaking Robot. How do you feel about this happening, Mara? A Hogwarts-esque show.
Well, I haven't played the game. I've only seen like the intro that I watched you play live. Um, so I don't know without like really because I don't want to. I'm not gonna watch live play like play-alongs and stuff like that, because I would rather just play and be surprised on my own um, when I eventually do play. So, I mean, I'm always excited for more.
But so yeah, how
For
about
more,
just like a TV show in that world? Let's just go from
yeah,
there.
I'm always
That
excited
thing.
for more. I'm always excited for more Harry Potter shit. That's why I brought up the whole. I heard a rumor that there's possibly a movie version of the Cursed Child play coming out, and now I feel like I have to look that up. But but yeah, I'm always excited for more Harry Potter content, despite she gets a little cut, but again, fuck her. So
Mm-hmm.
I
Pass
feel
your
like it won't be
GMA.
TVMA.
No, it'll be probably a PG-13 kind of thing. Um,
Yeah,
Here's the
it's
thing though, like having all the nudity, this show got to remember how it's primarily children. Like
yeah, because Last of Us game, like, isn't that a teen game?
I don't know what Last of Us is rated.
It's either M or it's T.
I mean that's two very different things.
I know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because someone was saying like Last of Us, and I was just like, but what is Last of Us as a game rated?
Hmm.
Why won't you tell
Why are
me
you surprised by that, Vince? They saw the success. We're like, we need to hop on this shit immediately. Like,
immediately?
yeah, we ain't got you waste too much time. You got to strike while the iron's hot, man.
Yeah.
Last of Us 6, yeah, it's probably a huge factor. They're like, this can be done. This is big. HBO, you want to do another one? And yeah,
One that already comes with another um audience
exactly.
or a set audience.
Jorge, how you doing?
I'm not finding it.
Oh man, but yeah, looking forward to that. And
Speaking of games,
before we get into that though, I just
okay.
want to piggyback off what Matt's saying. He like those kids grew up and we are those kids, and I need adults fucking on my HBO shows. Well, those adults fucking on your HBO shows could probably use a little help. And a good place for them to get that help would be at mysensualsecrets.com. Because
Um,
listen, mysensualsecrets.com boasts one of the largest catalogs on the web across all the varying levels of adult toy categories, with toys for him, for her, and for both. The product line is extensive compared to other competitors in the sexual wellness industry. Orders ship within 24 hours, so customers are always satisfied with both the price and quality. MySensualSecrets.com has top rated reviews and exceptional customer service. So go to sensual.creationworld.com to receive 10% off your order today. That's sensual.creationworld.com to receive 10% off your order today.
hell yeah.
Now, anyway, you say, speaking of games, what were you about to say?
One, Last of Us is rated M, so the way the
That tracks.
show goes, it makes sense. So I would not expect nudity in the Hogwarts Legacy show. You might be getting some CW level of that. But speaking of games, a few weeks ago, I talked about a new Sims 4
You did.
expansion coming out next month, which is
Mm-hmm.
like around the corner. And a couple of hours ago, The Sims released a gameplay trailer, and I have it. I even didn't watch it fully through just to see, just so I could show it here.
Okay. You want me to pull it up or you got it?
I already got it.
Okay, let's go.
I'm so
Let's see.
I don't
See,
so excited for this update and for
you
this
look like you are.
expansion. I'm so excited for it. Oh man, I might wipe my computer off of everything just so I can download it cleanly. I already pre-ordered it.
That is not where I
In
thought you were going with that statement.
Well Hills, we find the Michelsons. A recent addition to the family has instigated an unexpected and uninvited guest. the doting grandparent.
Is it jumpy for you?
Tonight, use this temporary
No.
stay to explore the
Okay.
family dynamic, the milestones that define.
Is it still doing it?
Yeah.
Should I start it over?
I don't know. Does it normally look jumpy when I play stuff on here?
No.
Let's switch it up because I have it here too.
Okay.
Yeah. Just so we know for sure that we're, everybody can see things clearly. Okay, yeah, Matt said it is choppy for him too. So
I'm sorry, guys.
oh, it's okay. It's
You
okay.
You'd think sitting right in front of your modem and router, your connection would still be good.
In the picturesque neighborhood of Hopewell Hills, we find
Hey Chad,
the
let me know if that's
Michelsons.
better.
A recent addition to the family has instigated an unexpected and uninvited guest, the doting grandparent. Tonight, we'll use this temporary stay to explore the family dynamic, the milestones that define one's life, the personalities that can connect us or push us apart, and how all of it is simply a matter of perspective. Let's first examine the married couple's reaction to Celeste's father's unannounced arrival. Fortunately, their family dynamic is set to close, as if hand-picked for them. This relationship setting, if you will, has stood the test of
Your
time,
face.
thanks to the social compatibilities they share. Throw in the many
You look so
milestones they've
intrigued.
achieved together,
I am
the joy they
so
have for Orion joining the family, and they seem to be genuinely
Talk to me. What you
embracing
thinking?
Sebastian's help in growing their family together.
they're making it so in depth. Like this is
Sebastian
so
is very protective of
intriguing
his
how
daughter,
they're
which is why
making
he's even more
relationship
critical of
so
Christopher.
dynamic in here
There's
from with
nothing
every
wrong with
in all
Christopher.
aspects.
He and Sebastian just have different interests and ways of expressing themselves.
This is
Sebastian
gonna make
has such a long,
story play
feeling
for
life.
like
The dude's
players
full
who focus more on story.
of
This is
understand,
gonna make
but he still has much to
their
learn,
their play so
especially
much in
when it
depth.
comes to the man who makes his daughter happy.
Which means they can make some very good content.
Orion's
Yeah.
recent arrival has sent the family dynamics into a tailspin, causing everyone to adjust. But she's a baby. She's got better things to do. After all, an infant's world is full of firsts, and there are
I'm still
other
so glad that they're like taking the babies out of just an object.
Atlas, the once king of the castle. How he misses the days when he had his parents wrapped around his little finger. Fortunately,
One
Is he
day.
gonna
he
kill the
has
baby?
always had a great relationship with his grandpa Sebastian. These two troublemakers might as well be the same person. And as far as Atlas
Now
is
I'm
concerned,
throwing dirt on
this
him
old
while he's
fucker is
sleeping.
probably with him, not the enemy. The family dynamic is not something easily defined, but growing together through all of life's many surprises means understanding everyone has a different point of view.
I already purchased it, so I'm gonna
Of
get
course you
all that
did.
stuff. March 16th, can't wait.
Oh man. That's funny.
I was focused. I need to know the features so I know what I'm preparing for.
Oh man. So yeah. So this could make for some fun content. We might do some stuff with that. And if we're gonna have some content centered around that, it means going to be some pretty long sessions involved, which means Mario, you're going to need some energy. And a great way to get that energy is with W. W is a clean energy drink that is made to give you focus with no crash, jitters, or angst like other energy drinks. They also have no maltodextrin fillers and don't use artificial dyes. W contains vitamins, amino acids, and nootropic, and 150 milligrams of caffeine. The product is made in the USA in an FDA-inspected facility that strictly adheres to GMP manufacturing guidelines. W has handpicked what they believe to be the 10 most critical ingredients for focus and concentration. W contains important aminos and vitamins that canned energy drinks simply don't have. W uses Neurofactor, a patented all-natural coffee extract to help fuel you. This ingredient is what gives W its laser focus and fast reflex effects, making it especially perfect for gamers. Yes, even gamers who play The Sims. They disclose full ingredient amounts
takes a lot of work.
and products will never contain fillers or artificial colors or dyes. W is also sugar-free, like I said, maltodextrin-free, and keto-friendly. So go to w.creatiaworld.com and use the code Creatia to receive 10% off your order today. That's w.creatiaworld.com and receive 10% off your order today when you use the code Creatia.
Creatia.
So there you go.
Gotta have energy because look, everyone knows about the whole you spend 68 hours straight playing The Sims and then you don't touch it for a couple of weeks or months. I'm not sure which one it is.
It can vary. Because back when I was playing The Sims, it varied. There were times where I didn't touch it for months. There were times I didn't touch it for a week. But when I did, it is my life for the next 3 days. So, so yeah. It's what it is.
Oh, look, an ad idea. More focusing on The Sims should have been an ad for W. Will just have me sitting here playing and being like, "How are you going, W?"
Oh man. Okay. So we're quite a bit into the show today, Mark. We have not yet talked about The Flash, so let's do that.
Let's get into it.
Yeah. Because The Flash happened, so we are bringing back Creatia Comics just for today.
But now it should be like Creatia Comic Corner. Oh no.
Creatia Comic Corner?
Yeah, because it's just like we just really touching on it. Like it's not a whole episode anymore.
Okay. I mean that's fine. We can call it that.
Creatia anyway. Comic moment.
Moment or corner?
Let's do
First
moment.
You said corner.
I like that.
First you said corner, now you said moment. We need to pick a lane here.
Creatia Comic moment. Yeah. There we go.
Okay. Creatia Comic moment.
I love it.
So yeah, this past episode of The Flash, we honestly, I missed the very beginning of the episode. And I just remembered that. I didn't get into the episode until 8 minutes in because I got distracted because I started playing Hogwarts Legacy. However, I did figure out that they're just doing a heist to steal this thing to stop the other folks from stealing the time travel thing. So, I mean, I'm with you. I knew what was happening.
Yeah. But we got
what'd you think of this episode?
I like that they didn't really drag out too long, like Barry meeting, I guess, the big bad right now.
Red Death.
Yeah. Red Death. Thank you, because I had to keep nicknaming it all this different shit in my notes. So yeah, like I enjoyed it for what it is, and now I'm just like, I hope they don't really drag it out too long for them figuring out who it is.
Yeah, kinda. Is it me or is Caitlin the new Wells where we get a new version? Yeah. It's not like we get a new one every season, but we have gotten now 3 different versions of Caitlin. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. And they're all different people.
We got from the Universe 2 or whatever, Earth 2. Yeah. So
French Detective Wells, and then wasn't there like a Space Wells or something like that, or from the future Wells, or
there was Sherlock.
I don't know. Yeah, the French one, the French detective one.
Right. Then there was HR. Yeah, there was a few Wells, but yeah, it is kind of seem like that with Caitlin. Now she's a completely different character or different person, but the same character, same person. It's interesting. We'll see where they go with it. I'm hoping they do something that at least ends up being interesting, because right now she just doesn't seem very interesting.
Not at all.
But yeah, we had this whole clash of Barry gathering up his own little, Ocean's 5, because there's only 5 of them total. I guess it'd be Barry's 5, Flash's 5. I don't know. Working title.
Yeah, they'll get it.
Yeah. But anyway, them doing the whole break-in thing, and then of course it wouldn't be a heist if nobody betrays you. So,
Iceman. I don't remember
yeah,
his name, so I just kept
it
calling him
doesn't matter.
Iceman.
I'm pretty sure it
Mark
starts
or
with an M.
Mark or something like
Is it
that.
Mark? Yeah, because I remember there's a whole thing when there were two Marks at one
Mark.
point. Because there
Okay.
was like Caitlyn had a Mark, and then somebody else had a Mark, or maybe it was both. Both of them were Mark. There was a Caitlyn and a Snow Mark, or and
I
Frost. I
think
mean,
so.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think
There
so.
were there were two Marks. I just remember there being two Marks at one point. So yeah,
Catch.
pretty sure his name is Mark. But him betraying him at the end, it was one of those things where like I'm not surprised,
But
but
I wish this didn't happen.
it came as a surprise. You see, you wish it didn't
Yeah.
happen. Why do you wish it didn't happen?
Right. Oh, because it's just. Oh, I mean, like from. I meant it more from like Barry's perspective. Like, I'm
Oh,
not
for the
surprised.
characters, yeah,
Yeah, like I'm not surprised, but damn, I wish this wasn't happening.
yeah, makes sense. Um,
You
but
probably are
yeah,
a season behind.
I mean, if you're not watching the current episode that just came out yesterday, then yeah.
Then yeah, you are a season behind. You might want to take this as your spoiler alert.
I mean, I think most people know by now if we're talking any of these comic book shows, we're spoiling the fuck out of them.
I
But
know.
how you feel finally actually like seeing Red Death take the mask off?
The fuck is up with her hair?
Yeah, the little
I don't
gray thing
mean
that was happening.
no, don't even care about that. I'm waiting for my own grace to come in as it is. But I'm talking about her wig just looked crazy because I know that's a wig.
Oh yeah, it was. It was a bad wig. That was a thing too. Yeah.
That is a horrible ass wig. And I was very upset when she pulled that helmet off. And
Yeah,
that's what
so they
was
should have
underneath.
done a thing where they pulled the mask off from behind and then showed her face afterwards, and not showing her face as she was pulling it off. Because I'm pretty sure pulling the mask off fucked the wig up too. So it's
Mm,
just, you know, better camera cuts, people. Like do this
mm.
better. Do better. It was, but yeah, it was not a good wig. But yeah,
But I'm excited. I felt like it was very quick how they did that, in that they revealed that Ryan went out on patrol and she didn't come back. So it's like, okay, something happened to her. Because I mean, we had already spoken about, we knew who Red Death was.
mhm.
Um, when she first appeared, or when they first appeared, um, in the first episode, and so it was Carrie. Jesus Christ, man. um,
Do better. Just do better.
um. So I'm curious to know what happened to Ryan. I'm curious to know if this is because this episode, the Mercer, Amar, and the fiddler. I don't. Who is Amar? I don't remember them. Okay,
IDK.
okay. I thought this was like a previous villain for a moment, and I was
I
just
thought
like,
maybe it was too, but we didn't. Yeah, I don't remember
I
them. So
I thought it was the villain who be contorting himself all
Ragdoll?
kinds
No,
of
that's not
ways.
Ragdoll.
Ragdoll, and then like I kept
That
calling him
creepy
Ragman.
motherfucker.
I
He's
know, and it looked
Ragman
and
was the
made me
dude
think.
on Arrow that had like
Oh,
the
okay.
mystical rags that would like grab people and shit.
Got you. Okay. So, and I thought it was them, and then this Amar started signing, and I was just like, oh, now I'm confused. Who is this person?
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck he
Uh,
is. If you all do know, okay, so
I think that's
okay,
a girl.
so
I
he's
think
new. Okay, I don't remember him at all. So good, good. I didn't miss anything. I
I
got a bad memory. So
I also feel like this is a girl.
is it okay? I don't know.
It
This is season
only
9, Matt.
season 9, the final season, and I'm only doing that off of like the I'm doing this based off of like mostly gender norms. So I'm going to call myself on that now, because
Mhm.
they have a fairly slender body, and it looked like they had slight bosom, and they had red nails. So I was under, and like the face, I'm assuming that is a mask that they are
Mhm.
wearing, or she is wearing. and it looked almost like some of the features almost looked effeminate. So of course I'm going based off what I saw, but
yeah, this is
that is my
episode
assumption.
3 of season 9, Matt, just to be completely clear.
All right, so you just 3 episodes behind then, Matt. So come on, chop,
Yeah, catch
chop.
up. Get to it. Hop on that CW
But
app and watch it on that trash ass app. Now, what else did I want to make sure we brought up here? Oh, so going back to the whole Red Death and Ryan thing that you were talking about, how they kind of showed how, like, okay, she came up missing. The stuff they had came from Wayne Enterprises and all that kind of stuff. So
yeah, they did
we
that very
do,
quickly.
yeah. So from what we do know about Red Death from, like, from the comics and things like that, it's an alternate reality version of Bruce Wayne. It's not this one Bruce Wayne that we know from our universe or DC's main universe. So I would imagine that this Ryan is not the main universe Ryan. I'm guessing Ryan coming up missing was this Ryan took her out, like kidnapped her or some shit. That's what I'm thinking. But what were you gonna say?
Yeah, and to go further with that theory, I somehow think this Ryan is, if not from another reality, or could be a different top point in time as well, because of the hair
The gray,
streak.
so she's older, yeah.
Yeah, and because so that's what I was saying before, the 3
Kind of like a
villains,
Savitar
Amar,
situation.
Mercer. Yeah, like somehow she's back in this time period and took out current time, but maybe not took her out, because then that would actively affect her.
Just removed her from the equation for a while and is gonna drop her
like
back
she
in.
has her somewhere and is trying to get back to their time or to fix something, because you know what I'm saying, because they were getting things to make a time
like a Savitar
machine.
situation.
Yeah. So I was just like, okay, so we're doing this story again, just with a different hero.
Yeah.
We all know
So we'll
how
see, because
that
there's
went.
also, I don't know if no, we didn't, because the only pictures I show were Ryan in the Red Death suit. There are also set photos of her in her normal Batwoman suit. So I'm guessing at some point she's gonna, she'll be back to confront and all that kind of stuff. But yeah,
I'm happy that this won't be the last you've seen of Batwoman.
Yeah. That's
Till
cool.
it's on Netflix, Matt. It'll be on HBO probably first.
Yeah. I don't know how much longer they're putting that stuff on Netflix. Actually, I think that contract is about over. That's like why the whole thing with the CW is happening with them, like, falling apart, because they're not going to be getting all these shows now.
I think the CW is actually finally sold to someone else, or someone else has bought into it.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, it is still there for now. It's still on Netflix right now. I don't know when they're taking it off, but yeah, it'll probably be on HBO Max before it's on Netflix, but we'll see. Yeah. Anything else with the Flash?
No.
Okay.
I didn't watch the preview for next week, so I can only be but so excited for what will happen.
Okay, it seemed to be like some kind of weird, like, being caught in a nightmare sequence kind of thing happening with them. If you want, I can throw that up here. Hold on.
Let's do it.
See if I can.
We got a few left.
Yeah,
Nice
we got
way
a
to
little bit
end
of time left. Yeah, we won't really have time to hit these other stories we have. Y'all, you can save them for tomorrow.
Yeah, you guys can come back and watch me and Matt talk about the rest of the things tomorrow. Right, Matt?
Yeah.
I said, right, Matt?
I mean, give him a second.
I said, right, Matt? Why is he not answering?
It takes a second. There is a delay.
It takes too long.
Here we go. And here we go.
I know how much hate you must feel for me, but it isn't yours. The negative Speed Force has corrupted your mind.
Hello?
Iris, you don't have to do this. I need to know who you really are.
He's gonna shit his suit when he finds out who's under that mask.
Hmm.
He gonna shit his suit
Yeah.
when he find out. That took too long, Matt. I'm replacing you. Someone else is hosting with me tomorrow.
Oh, there just better be two of you in the seat tomorrow. I don't give a fuck who it is. Because I will not be available.
It'll be me and Luna. She'll stay home from school tomorrow.
Keeping her out of school to do this show? Okay.
Yes, haven't you learned already? I hinder my babies so that I get what I want.
Oh, man.
That came full circle, and I'm so happy that did.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we're well actually no, because we had the intro going for about 8 minutes. We got time for one more story here. Let's I'll save the Megan thing for tomorrow for y'all. Let's talk about Mr. Will Smith here.
The Oscars.
Well, the Oscars, and more specifically, actually, not really Will Smith. So the Oscars, the 2023 Oscars will include a quote crisis team after the Will Smith slap last year.
I just want to say I wish they would have announced this any other time but Black History Month.
Yeah. I get it.
I was like, you couldn't have done. I would have rather he did this during Women's History Month. Actually, maybe not so much better. But like,
oh man. So here you go. This article comes from IGN. So arguably the biggest rival moment of 2022 was Will Smith slapping Chris Rock at the Oscars. But the Academy is putting a quote crisis team in place to make sure something like that doesn't happen again this year. In an interview with Time, the Academy of Motion Pictures, Picture Arts and Sciences, blah, blah, CEO Bill Kramer explained the preparations. All right. He said, quote, "We have a whole crisis team, something we've never had before, and many plans in place. We've run many scenarios, so it is our hope that we will be prepared for anything that we may not anticipate right now, but that we're planning for just in case it does happen." Reading quotes is weird because some people talk weird. But yeah.
Yeah, and they make all those like the short text or whatever it is, like where they like put things in those little brackets, and it's like, and it makes the sentence seem weird.
Not make sense, yeah.
I was getting ready to ask when the Oscars was, because I was like, because that was the beginning of the year too, so it's just like, dang,
it's coming up.
What a way to set the tone. March 12th.
Bel Air season 2 does premiere today. That's true.
Funny.
But yeah. Here's the thing though. I don't think this crisis team is really necessary because I don't think anybody's going to try that shit again. Like the onslaught that Will Smith got after this happened, like nobody but Will Smith could have survived that. Like, it's just so many other people's careers would have been over after that shit. Like over.
Will Smith pulled the ultimate dad move. He disciplined one kid so bad enough that the rest of them will never do that shit to anyone ever again because they are scared what someone else might do.
Yeah. That's just, it's one of the things. But for one, the comedians that are hosting this shit will probably be more careful what they say because you can push, but you can't push the wrong people. It's really just that simple. Sometimes you fuck around and find out. I'm still one to just like, hey, you can say whatever you want. Just be ready because sometimes you might get the shit slapped out of you for what you say. I'm as one who talks a lot of shit. I understand at some point somebody might hit me in my mouth for shit I said. You know how I know? Because growing up, I got hit in the mouth for shit I said several times, mostly by my parents. But it's just, you just understand that the shit you say can get you popped in the mouth. I've gotten into fights for shit I said growing up in school. It's happened. It's just, you live with it. And some people are just like, oh, he only did it because it was Chris Rock and he was little. Oh, okay, well, don't act like that when you a little nigga.
And also, like, they banned Will Smith for like 10 years, so he's not even going to the next one.
Yeah, he won't be there. My thing is, he still got that trophy. He still got that statue. Like,
Oh yeah, they didn't take it back, did they?
yeah, he still won that. Even if they took it back, he still won. So it's fine. Like, if he really wants to get another one made, he can really get another one made. It's not like it's like a thing that nobody else in the world is capable of making. He can make a fake one and put it up. I'm like, yeah, I still won. That's what I would do. But yeah, I don't know what this crisis team really is for, because I don't see anything like that happening again. But
right? Like,
it's whatever.
And like I can only imagine what like these precautions are. Like, you see someone walking up to the stage randomly, you're gonna have security bum rush them.
Yep, they're gonna tackle them. Full on Secret Service tackle.
I hope someone does something this year at the
Oscars. I just want to see somebody get tackled. Yeah, now I want to see a tackle happen.
Now I want to see what happens if you try to do something crazy. Because what were the scenarios that they only two I can think of would be this and the Kanye West thing. So it's just like,
yeah,
and two of those can be stopped by a tackle.
It's true. It's true. All right, Mara, I think that'll be it for today. You got anything else we need to? Yeah, no, we good?
No, I think we're good.
Okay. Well, thank you all for watching and joining us for lunch today. Those of you who are watching live, thank you so much. But if you're not watching live, just remember you can catch us live every day, Monday through Friday at lunchtime on twitch.tv/Creatia World. If you are watching us there, throw us a subscription. If you got Amazon Prime, you've got Prime Gaming, which means you get a free free Twitch subscription every month. And we would appreciate you giving that to us. If you don't give it to us, please give it to somebody. Use it. It doesn't cost you a thing, and it really helps people out who are putting together stuff on Twitch. Also, we can be found live on YouTube at youtube.com/Creatia World. If you're there, throw us a subscription as well. That subscription is free. We also ask you to hit that little bell right there, though, so you get notified every time we go live, every time we drop something here.
Exactly.
Check it out.
And it doesn't have to be all the time,
so you don't miss nothing.
Some of the time.
Exactly. Also, if you're watching us later, which you can on youtube.com/Creatia World, you can also find us on pornhub.com/model/Creatia World. This is the thing that Matt cares the most about. And you just for his sake, please just go watch us on Pornhub. He'll feel a lot better if our Pornhub numbers get back up higher like they were before. We actually do have some things we're working on that will be Pornhub exclusive material. So that's going to be fun. Check that out.
Hell yeah.
Who will you see on there? Not telling you. But there will be some Pornhub exclusive stuff featuring members of the Creatia World team. So you should check that out when it comes out.
Oh, man, we really missed an opportunity for Creatia After Dark.
It's true.
I'm about to change like a title header. It's to like on there to like Creatia After Dark.
We also, if you want to throw us a little bit more support financially, you can go to patreon.com/Creatia World. And there, for just $1, you can get all the extra stuff we do. We got things like Multiverse with myself and Mara, the Shark Watkins. Like, if you enjoyed us talking about The Flash today, it'd be a lot more in depth than that. We'll be talking about other, animated stuff in the comic book franchise world, some DC stuff, maybe some Marvel stuff coming up soon. But next we got coming up is Wonder Woman Bloodlines. The last one we did was Constantine, City of Demons. It was a fun, interesting, ride to go on. Also, there's a Return to Wrestling with myself and the Warden Matt Ritter every month, where I just make Matt watch old WCW stuff and revel in his misery as he has to suffer through seeing Hulk Hogan over and over again because he hates Hulk Hogan. Also, if you just want to see all the links to everything that we do, you can go to linktree.com right here /Creatia World. It gives you all the links to everything we've got. We've got all the videos versions of our stuff, the audio versions of our stuff, our socials, all that kind of stuff. But if you really just want to know about us and what we do, the way to do that is going to creatiaworld.com. Everything about what Creatia World does, including all the shows we do, all the members of the team, including everything about members of the team that you want to know. Like, if you were just trying to date one of us and know everything that you need to know about us, you go to those little profile things there, find out what is Mara's favorite ice cream. So you want to take Mara out for ice cream, you know what her favorite ice cream is. You don't want to get the wrong ice cream.
Ooh.
Because if she likes, cookies and cream and you get her mint chocolate chip, she's going to be like, what the
I
fuck,
will murder
bro?
you.
See? Got to get the right ice cream.
And bring a lactate.
Yes.
Being honest.
I mean, for your
I'm
sake
old.
as well as hers,
We're
It's
old.
just
We're old. Bring a lactate.
yeah. I mean, shit. I keep those on deck too. I get it. Oh yeah, man. Imagine and Kevin Sullivan still. Yeah, he's still there.
What?
Matt hates Kevin Sullivan also.
I was like, who are these people?
Yeah, but also check out our socials. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter at It's Creatia World. That is at ITSCREATIA World. As always, I'm not telling you how to spell world. If you don't know how to spell world, just get your life together. Get a goddamn dictionary. Fix it.
If you don't know how to spell it,
better.
just watch the video version of this, and you'll see it across the screen.
I mean, that's an option also, but I'm just talking to the audio listeners out there, because there's plenty of y'all, and I appreciate y'all. But if you don't know how to spell world, do better. Also, Facebook at facebook.com/Creatia World. Go there, find out all the stuff there. And then also, while you're on Facebook, go to facebook.com/groups/Smacking It Raw. And you can talk to, the Smacking It Raw crew because they have a show every Friday night, midnight, 11 p.m. Central, where they're talking all the wrestling that happened that week, recap kind of shit. And the conversation continues within that group. It's fun times. We share funny wrestling memes. Sometimes I drop in funny wrestling videos that just, make me smile because it's fun.
I think I did once.
She has gone in there once.
With a meme.
Also,
and it made sense.
we have gotten word. We didn't mention this really in the show, but the showrunner has said that House of the Dragon is most likely coming back in 2024. So
and they hinted that it would not make it for the Emmy cutoff, which is May 31st. So it is sometime in the summer.
Okay, good to know. I mean, that's probably what I was expecting. So yeah, you did. But yeah, if you want to talk about House of the Dragon and all things Game of Thrones, you can go to facebook.com/group/demdragons where we have all those discussions. And we have a whole lot of fun in there. The dragon memes. I love the dragon memes. So drop dragon memes. Ooh, say that 5 times fast. In
DDM.
There. Yeah. DDM.
Drop dragon memes.
We can make that a thing. I'll probably forget next time we talk, but we're going to say we're going to make that a thing. DDM.
Send them and then hashtag it DDM.
Yeah, there we go. At us on Creatia World at It's Creatia World, hashtag DDM. Put dragon memes in there. Do it. Also, just remember you can find me. You can find me on both Twitter and Instagram at Lord_Cussalott. That is at LORD_CUSSALOTT. Mara, where can they find you?
Always on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Mara the Shark, MARADASHARK.
All right. Once again, thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for having lunch with us. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Mara and Matt will see y'all tomorrow. But until then, we out.